Good morning, everybody. Hey, what do you see in front of you? That's an angle, right? Oh, use my ruler, try to make it straight for you, okay? All right, we're going to look at some angles today, and we're going to try to do some calculations with them. Before we do that, let me put some letters in here. So maybe I'll just start with my alphabet. How about A, B, C? So you might have a few angles that you're looking at the same time. So the way to know which one you're talking about is to go with the points. So I put in an ABC for this one. So since the B is in the middle, this is actually, here's a good word for you. The B is what's called the vertex. It's the point where the two rays meet. So this is angle ABC. I'm going to put a little angle symbol. It's angle ABC. You have to put the B in the middle because, well, what's that word again? It's called the vertex. You could also call it angle CBA because the B is still in the middle, okay? You can't call it ACB because the C is not in the middle, all right? Or you could say it's between ray AB and BC. It's between those two lines or those two rays, okay? But if you're going to call it as an angle, you have to put the vertex or whatever the middle letter is in the middle, okay? All right, now that you know that, we're going to look at a few different angles today, okay? All of these angles are right next to each other. Or in other words, these two angles, here's angle ADB and angle BDC. Don't they share this side together? Don't these guys share this side together? They share this side. So we're going to call these, I'm throwing a lot of big words at you today, adjacent angles. It's not a guy named Jason, it's adjacent. When I think of adjacent, I think, okay, well, I live in a house, and there's a house right next to mine. That house is adjacent because we're right next to each other, okay? The house down the street, all the way down here, that's not adjacent, okay? But if they're right next to each other, kind of like these angles are, they're adjacent to each other, okay? All right, let's do a few together. The angle between lines BC and BD is 58 degrees. All right, let's find that. BC is here, and BD is here, 58 degrees. Check this out. So this is kind of like my lower angle. I'm going to put maybe like a little rainbow. Maybe you could do like a straight line or a dotted line. I'm just going to put in what I know. I know this is 58 degrees. Okay? It says the angle between lines AB and BD is 90 degrees. Well, come on, Mr. Mundy. We knew that. Look, there's a right angle. But what they're saying is, look, the whole thing, the outside of this whole thing is 90. So I'm going to put another line. Maybe I'll go solid line out here. So this is 90. All right. Please don't put the 90 back here, okay, or under here or over here. Put it on the outside because that's where it is. This whole big angle is 90 degrees. So fix this. Maybe this is 58, this is 90. Sounds like we don't know this one yet, do we? It says, what is the measure of the angle between AB and BC? So this one we don't know. I'm going to put a question mark here. Okay? Think about it this way. The whole thing is 90. This part is 58. Don't we have to come up with the other part? What do you think we do? Add, subtract, multiply, or divide? Yeah, we're going to subtract. So let's put the big number on top. Let's put the 90 on top. put the 58 below. And guess what, guys? You can use your calculator. I don't care. You can do it the old-fashioned way, okay? I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, but maybe then I'll type it in afterwards. But no matter what, write it down first so I know what you're doing, okay? And the answer is not a squiggly little squiggly thing, okay? All right, so 0 take away 8, can't do it. Going to go to the 9, make it an 8. Bring 10 over. This is a 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. 8 minus 5 is 3. Always good to type it in, right? So type that in. Make sure it's written down first, though. So 90 minus 58. Boom. Even if it's an easy one, guys, type it in just to make sure, okay? You don't want to do all this work and get it wrong, okay? So the missing part is 32 degrees, okay? 58 and 32. Oh, what's that called? They're adjacent to each other, right? All right, let's keep going. The angle between lines DA and DB, DA and DB is 31. So maybe I'll put like my little curve here. I know this one's 31. The angle between lines DA and DC, DA and DC is 49. So hold on, between my top and my bottom, that's my whole. So I'm going to put that out here, okay? Put these in, guys. Show what you know, okay? So this is 49. What is the measure of the angle between DB and DC? We don't know that. Maybe I'll put like a curve over here. It's a mystery, right? Okay. I have my whole, I have my part, I need my other part. Let's subtract. 49, oh, big number on top, right? Minus 31, 8, 1. That's my answer, right? All I should do is just write that on the line. Nope, type it in just so you know. 49 minus 31. Boom. 18 degrees. Don't forget that little circle that means how many degrees it is, okay? Okay, we're doing one more. The angle between lines SP, here's SP, and SQ is 35. The angle between lines PS and SR is 71. PS, SR. So this outside, so put it on the outside. Don't put it underneath. Don't put it back here. On the outside so you can see it. So the whole thing is 71. What is the measure of the angle between SQ and SR? Or couldn't I call this angle QSR or angle RSQ? Both work, right? Point is, we don't know this one. So I'll put a question mark here. I do know that this one is 35. I don't know this one. I know the total is 71. Take my total minus a part. Type it in or do it the old-fashioned way. I can't do 1 minus 5, but I can go over to 7, make it a 6. Bring 10 over. It's not 10, it's 11. 5, 6. Should I write it down? After I check it. 71 minus 35. Okay, cool. 36 degrees. What are these called again, guys? These are adjacent angles. Two angles that maybe share a side because they're right next to each other. Okay? Those are my adjacent angles. All right, you have one to do on your own, just one. It says angle ADB is 35 degrees, angle ADC is 50. What is the measure of angle BDC? Okay? Put in what you know, show me your work, and I just need one answer for today. Okay, guys? All right, hey, we are going to have a short week this week. We're going to do a social studies test at the end of the week, so we'll be getting ready for that and reviewing, and probably do test on Thursday or Friday, but we're definitely going to do it this week, okay? So keep that in mind, and catch you later. See ya.